Okay, what's going on, everybody? I am Trisha Garcia, and you're watching Trisha Livestream. So, it's been a while. How have you been? Um, Today is a huge milestone because today we will be doing my final output for Life Labs. And today I am not just a student. I'm not just a student, as you all know, but I am also a content creator who's trying to apply the design thinking process. We're currently live and public today to fix the discoverability issues that I had encountered last time due to technical difficulties. So, without any further ado, I would like to share with you my plan for this particular stream for my final output. So the first thing we're gonna do for around say 25 minutes or so, we will be playing um Temple Run, which is the game that I have chosen. And for the other half of the next 25 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes, we will be, or I will be presenting to you my creative student portfolio. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit of a background story. First and foremost, it is currently 6:03 a.m. in the morning. So, good morning to each and every single one of you. I hope you're having a good day. And I'd like to apologize for the wind that is coming from my fan. It is pretty hot. The sun is already up and I haven't slept. Okay. So, unfortunately, I have been encountering some technical difficulties lately when it comes to my storage here in my laptop. So I have tried to live stream or to record earlier. I have started recording earlier, but then Zoom automatically stopped it because the storage was not enough for me to convert the recording into a saved recorded video. So again, once again, I have deleted a lot of apps. I have tried my absolute best to free up even way more space than ever. Um, and hopefully this time it would not be interrupted, it would not be stopped, and hopefully this would last until the very end. So, without any further ado, I would like to share my plans with you. So, as I planned in quarter three, my focus is on the Temporan game. Okay, that is my strategy. Since I'm currently working through some hardware or technical difficulties or hardware limitations, I am I have decided to use Poki. So Poki is a Chrome website where it has a variety of games like Temple Run, Subway Surfers, a Word Escape. Oh, there's even a scared teacher here, and so many other games. Maybe they even have makeup. Perhaps I could actually the makeup game. So, without any further ado, let me play the game. And by the way, before I play the game, I'd just like to tell you something interesting. So, you know how when you play a game over and over again, you eventually get good at it. Even when performance to practice something, eventually it will become a habit, and eventually you will start to see an improvement and you become good at it. And for this particular live stream, since I was not able to do the game, since I was not able to play Temple Run the previous live stream, I have decided to not play the game at all before I do this live stream for a very long time because I would like to be challenged. Okay, it's been a long time. It's been like a few weeks, let's say 5 weeks or so. And I think this would make the game even more exciting because we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna do this over and over again while I'm speaking. I'm gonna do the voiceover. And for now, let me just show you my channel. So this is my channel. This is my first um live stream. And actually this is the first live stream, but unfortunately it's kind of wrong. So I've decided to do this one instead, which is the validated version. And over here, this was like last school year because I used to do vlogs, videos, not live streams, for a T.L.E subject. And yeah, this year it's been changed into a live stream, and here I am doing my final output, doing my second live stream, and hopefully, praying to God, it goes well. Amen to that. So, without any further ado, again, I'm not sponsored by Koki, but if you guys are encountering some technical difficulties like I am, or if you guys are having trouble trying to download games or free up space, hopefully this would help. You should use a website that you can use to Google Chrome, where it allows you to play a bunch of different games, and they're for free. And trust me, it has a good quality. So, without any further ado, let's go play the game. So, I'm gonna press play. Oh, by the way, let me just exit it so we can use the uh, amount of tabs that are open. Okay, so let's resume. So, as you can see, we don't have anything else in here because this is another difficulty or some technical difficulty. And for that reason, let's try to use a different game. This one, the original temple run. Okay, here we go. So You can hear the sound. When it comes to playing here at the desktop, we're going to basically move the mouse the same way you move your fingers whenever you're playing this game to your phone or to a tablet. So, for example, I'm gonna go up, you just press either out, do the left press and move forward so that it would jump. Watch this. So this is a very simple game and out. And that I was able to survive that. So you can either press those, see, out. I don't know why I keep hitting my head, although I was trying to get that. I guess response late. Let me do that. Oh, but I'm still surviving. I guess it's I guess it's the game loading. Ow. I don't know how many times I did it. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just that's the part. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just constantly hitting my head, and that is why I don't know why I keep hitting my head though. Like I'm always getting down. Okay, so that is. By the way, I'm not cheating in here. It's just rewinding when you're hitting your head constantly. So this is what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna go play a game, and just like any other game, I think we do a voiceover. And I would like to voice over for now. Let me do the tempo run number two. You see, this is the good one. We could play into tempo. So anyway, as I was saying, um, I am just like any normal gamer where I want to make a voiceover app. So let's go do a full screen because we don't want to be distracted. Ah, see? Why do I always keep hitting my head? I'm always pressing this one though. What's happening? Okay. Oh, so I wasn't able to track it down. Oh, it's too late for me to drag it down then. Oh, this is how I drag it down. So it's some way, somehow, me being late. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's about timing. Huh. See? So this is what I'm been trying to tell you guys when I said that I haven't played Um, ah, that's what I've been trying to tell you guys when I said that I haven't played Temple Run or the game. um, for a long period of time. And I would practice at my phone, not even the laptop, because I don't want to be like a cheater. I want to experience the game, despite having like pre-knowledge of the game, at the very least. Okay, press this spacebar. What? Oh, this one? Okay. So, I'm trying to be fair and square here. Let's see. You are ready now. Okay. Let me try to get it. So, boom. And honestly, it is way more ow. I just hit my head. I think this is like an advertisement. Yep, fair enough. So when it comes to gaming, you're not gonna get rid of these advertisements. So let's watch the advertisements. Oh, there we go. Anyway, time check. It's 6:18. Oh, hang on. Jump. Let me jump. I can't be able to jump. Ah! Oh, again, I hit my head. Great. Let me tell you a backstory while we're doing this, just so you guys won't get bored. So, let me tell you a little bit of a backstory when it comes to the content, when it comes to the time where I was still trying to choose. Oh, dang. When I was still trying to choose the content that I was trying to pursue when it comes to my premium part, because last year, when we were still doing the chat YouTube videos and not live stream, I have decided to do chess because chess is something that I have enjoyed doing. Chess something that I've enjoyed learning. And I was very good at editing. I didn't even play chess at the time. I was just also like explaining the pieces, how they move, the basics of chess, basically, basic knowledge. So that was, oh, sorry guys, I keep losing, but again, part of my gaming strategy, start from zero. So it's my way of showing um that it's genuine, there's no cheating. Again, enjoy the advertisements, of course. I think this is gonna be, oh, same ad. I thought it was gonna be Food Panda this time. But yeah, let's go talk about my journey again. I did pretty well in short last year when it comes to the videos. And I was very proud, good at editing, despite doing it for the first time. And now we're live streaming. So when it comes to live streaming, as you all know, my content has changed into gaming. At first, I was really considering and hoping that I could still do chess, but I will try to add that in the future, although I was also looking for a game that is adventurous in a way. That is the type of gaming content that I would prefer to show my audience. And I guess there's nothing wrong with trying something new. So yeah, why not um choose a game that is easy to understand and I guess easy to do in some way, and yet still provides this adventurous theme. Is it just me or am I having a bad time when it comes to spatial analysis? I seem to keep jumping all the time, which I don't know why I don't get that. Oh, see, this is the good thing. I'm playing while I'm figuring things out. It shows genuinity. This is like from a zero to hero journey. You're starting from the bottom until you eventually get good at the game. Okay, time check, 6:23. So I believe 10 minutes, 10 more minutes. And then we'll move to the portfolio. But yeah, I didn't overall, I wouldn't say that even, why do I keep hurting my hand? Anyway, let's get back to the topic. Um, let's just talk while this is going on. Overall, I don't regret my decision choosing this game, and this one I feel bad for my head, but anyway, I don't feel regretful choosing this game, and I'm very happy that I get to experience the live stream because at first I wasn't really happy about the fact that we had to live stream. I wasn't happy because I knew that I would be getting some. I had a feeling. I didn't really know, but I had a feeling that I was going to experience some technical difficulties. Why am I hitting my head? I swear I'm not cheating. I'm pulling him down already. But yeah, I had a feeling that I was going to experience some technical difficulties from some live streaming because when I was doing the videos, I did experience some technical difficulties already, although I found a way around it, and one of the reasons why I was able to do it, to be fair, to give credit to my SME, Miss March, shout out to you. Oh, dang. Shout out to you, Miss March. Um, it's because I was able to explain. Hang on, let's be quiet when it comes to the advertisements. One more. Okay. How come there's no sound? So if there's not gonna be any sound, Anyway, as I was saying, I was also very lucky because I had an understanding as a me. Because I would tell her, hey, I'm encountering this, I can't really do this. And she's like, yeah, we can do this instead. I would offer a solution to my problem. She would understand it. She'd let me. That's one of the nicest things that I get to encounter here in Smart Class. And true to their name when they said that they are flexible in the way. So time check, it's 6:27. We will be stopping our um why do I keep on falling on this part this time? We will be stopping at around 6:30 perhaps. So 6:30, am I right? No. I think it's 6:40 or so. Oh, I forgot to jump. Okay, good, good. Ah! Fall on the river again. How many times do I have to fall for my lesson? Okay, we've stopped talking again, so let me just reiterate what I've said. I'm thankful for the experience to have an understanding SME here in Smart Class and for being a witness that they are true to their name when it comes to the flexibility thing that they offer because this is like a flexible school. So we have that, and today is gonna well, but this year will be my last school year. Ow, that was painful. This year will be my last school year here because they no longer have senior high. Same thing goes for my other classmates. This is me doing my final quarter, last the last quarter of the year, and it's sad because it's gonna be my last year. I'm gonna miss the school, classmates. I had a good time here overall, despite encountering a bunch of difficulties, technical difficulties, um, especially in the subject. Sorry to miss March. But yeah, this is a good ride. One of the best schools that I've been. If I'm not mistaken, this is the number one best school that I would say that this is the um, best school because I would rank this to the number one. Like this is number one, the best school that I've been to. And hopefully, I would still live stream in the future. Of- Despite that, see guys, despite the mistakes, we get to collect some points. Hopefully this one has the mute. There's no mute for the um there's no mute for the advertisement, so that's fine. I mean, we're using their platform for free, so couldn't complain anything. Couldn't complain anymore. And there's no premium, fortunately. Although, if we're gonna go back again to what I was saying, hopefully I would be able to live stream again. Oh, what happened? Oh, I accidentally paused. Hopefully I'll be able to live stream again in the future, if only if I need to. And hopefully if I ever need to do a live stream with her to hi, um hopefully my live stream would be much more improved, and hopefully I would be able to use the skills that I learned here at MTC to use or to um use the knowledge that I have learned here from MTC when it comes to live streaming or even videos on YouTube and YouTube. So I think this is important as well, like to learn some things about social media wouldn't typically use. I mean, you would use it by being a consumer, but you're like the giver. You're like the influencer. Or I think it's a very important lesson, especially because we're living in a day and age where social media is a big thing now. I mean, how many people can you name that got successful and via TikTok and YouTube? A different hat. I'm surprised. Time check, 6:34. This is actually fun, talking while playing, kind of therapeutic. But yeah, it is important. Going back to, or circling back to my previous topic, very important to learn new set of skills that are relevant to the modern day world, because you're gonna have to learn things and adjust and update yourself so that you could catch up in the real world. You don't want to be, obviously, you don't want to be a fixed-minded person, you want to be a growth-minded person. So I was not, although at the beginning, not very happy, not very fond of live streaming, um, not thankful that I get to do this, experience this. Okay, this time I'm gonna try to focus while talking. Okay, down, jump, to the side, jump. Oh my gosh, why do I keep falling on the wrong time? Let me go to home. Okay, now go. So, the Miss March, I know she's watching this. I just want to say that although I wasn't there on live streaming, just want to say that I'm thankful for the experience and for the lessons that you have taught us along the way. Um, Let me just finish this advertisement and then I'll start talking. Okay, wait, hang on. Can we? Oh, I was hoping to meet the mic, but that's fine. No need to mute the mic. Um, but then hang on, I have to reduce the audio again. My apologies, guys, but I'm gonna be deaf to my earphones. So check the 100. See. So yeah, anyway, um, I'd like to I'd like to do my special message to Miss March because Miss March is my SME for Life Labs. And to be honest, T.L.E is not my favorite subject in a way that I would and I would view or perceive the subject as a difficult one. I don't hate the subject, I just don't like it. Even in my previous school, I'm not really a huge fan of T.L.E or home economics or computer because I was simply not good at it. But you know what? Sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to learn new things. When you're already experiencing it, I am right now, currently live streaming, currently playing, or live streaming. Um, and that I like doing it, I'm just enjoying it. So let's try a different tempo run. Let's see if there's any tempo run that's completely different. We've got different types of tempo. Let's try this. This will be some really good work. Okay, time check. 6:40. 6:43. We're both stop. Oh, look at this. It's wolf. It's a wolf. So, would you believe it? I had just started playing my first game to play. For my live stream. And I've already played a bunch of games, to be fair. Different versions of this. I was only planning to play one version of it, but thank God we got Pokey, and now I get to show you different variations of Temple Run that I'm currently playing. So I've played two versions of Temple Run. The ordinary version, the first version, and then Temple Run number two, and then now we have the Halloween edition. By the way, the background music isn't scary at all. It's just why am I? The background music isn't scary at all. It's funny. see. How I'm doing this. While I'm doing this. Oh, am I? While I'm doing this, um, I'd like to. I'd like to continue with the things that I have left off, where I wasn't really a huge fan of T.L.E. because I've always perceived it as a difficult subject. But sometimes, again, as I said, you have to be okay that you're uncomfortable with, that you're not familiar of. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it helps you grow as a person. By the way, my apologies if I'm constantly pausing. I don't know what I'm pressing to make the game pause, but it's pausing. This one. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And again, thankful to Miss March for also being a good SME, being a good advisor. And that's all I have to say. I'm very happy that she became one of my teacher for the school year. Hey, I'm gonna have time to stand up. I'm already a wolf and the monster is eating me. The bigger monster is eating me. Now, I'd like to discuss um something. So hopefully, um this would be my last, hang on. This is my last round, by the way. I'm gonna have to switch to the portfolio presentation. Okay. I'd also like to include that in my stream. I've seen some of my classmates. Um, by the way, I'm talking about the topic now is none. The topic now is about this final output live stream. So enough with the backstories to the chikahan. We're gonna go talk about this final output for now. So for this final output, this will be my last round. If I lose, sorry guys. Had a good run though. Ah, okay. No more. Had a good run. Yay! Finished. 6:45. It's been 6:45. So 42 minutes. Okay. So I believe this is like 30 to 40 minutes. Let's go look at I have a production plan. But this what might drive for a while. This feels like invading my privacy, but that's fine. I'd like to show, where is that? Q4 final. So it's going to last up to how many minutes? Hang on. I believe the time is here. Oops. I think it's gonna be here in the Google Classroom. Oh, I guess the time isn't here. But yeah, from what I know, it's that it's gonna last up to like 30 minutes, 60 minutes or so. Yeah, I think that's like the time slot. So regardless, we're now moving on to the portfolio design. So for the final output, we're basically going to do a second live stream, which is what I've done now. And after that, we will um be watching this live stream, which is my first live stream, and we're going to assess it and we're gonna basically improve it. And for this part, I have improved my previous live stream because encountered technical difficulty in my previous live stream, which is why I had I was not able to play the game. Now I was able to. I'm able to. Second, I will be releasing this live stream is of course in public because before it was like private and unlisted. But you know what? I'm gonna give this one to Miss March. I'm gonna make it public for the views. Although I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna be able to get the high views, a high view because I made it public. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna watch. And after that, I would be, of course, presenting my creative student portfolio. So I made a portfolio. It's the second part. So we got the live reading and the portfolio. I've seen some of my classmates work where they live stream and they just basically improve their live stream, like the audio. They also experienced some technical issues. They resolved that. Mine is I could my main issue last time was really just the fact that I couldn't play the game because I was not able to download the um the app. And before I didn't know about Koki, and that's my improvement. I did that, and of course I made sure to make the link accessible to everyone, public, and I've actually fixed my space, my disk, so that while we're currently live streaming, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be lagging. Okay. So without any further ado, here, this is my portfolio presentation. So this were our documents. So first and foremost, this is design thinking for um the contents about me, design thinking empathy for quarter one, uh quarter two define, quarter three prototype, three prototype, and quarter four improvement, true analytics and data. So about me, I'm just gonna make this as quick as possible because we're gonna don't wanna overtake with time as well. First and foremost, I'm Trisha Janlian Garcia. I am the creator behind Trisha Life. My goal is to produce engaging digital content that reflects my personality and interests through the Life Labs curriculum, of course. I have evolved from a beginner to a strategic content creator, utilizing the design thinking process to tackle technical challenges and expand my online presence. Now, I'd like to clarify something about the design thinking process. The reason why I have quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four is simply because of the fact that we have to gather the things that we've learned throughout the entire school year from quarter one to quarter four in life labs in this particular subject. So, without any further ado, I will start by tackling each and every single thing that I've learned quarter one to quarter four, of course. So, the first thing that I've learned is understanding the audience. Design thinking, empathy from quarter one. So, here's a reflection of mine. In quarter one, I focused on the empathy phase by creating a detailed audience profile. So, if you guys want to see my audience profile, here it is. I will be showing you because luckily I haven't deleted it. But here it is. It's very far long. Just looking at it makes me feel so much and emotional for whatever reason. Because I could see my work from the previous quarter and realize that we've come a long way. But anyway, back to the topic. Here's my audience profile. This is the one that I've done um last last quarter, first quarter. And I focused on the empathy phase by creating an audience profile, as I mentioned. Here it is. And I researched demographics and viewer preferences to ensure my content type was valid and tailored to my target community. And for my tailored community, my target community rather, my apologies, are basically audiences who are interested in these types of old games like I do. Temple Run, like Pac-Man, chess, some pretty old school game that a lot of people are interested of and that they can relate to because they have knowledge of the game, not just because it's trendy. And one of the things that I've learned, or the key learning, is that effective streaming starts with knowing who is watching and what they value. So this is where your audience profile comes in because we get to know this particular group of people that you would like to target when it comes to viewership. Despite, let's be honest, my viewership being pretty low because my YouTube channel actually isn't that big. Perhaps this is for school purposes, but of course you guys get the idea of understanding the type of people or the particular group of people that you're trying to target. Next is defining the visual identity. For this one, of course, oh sorry, this quarter two. Of course, I'll put quarter two so that you guys aren't confused. So for the define phase, I established a clear vision for my brand and realized that a professional stream needs a balanced layout that represents my personality without distracting from content. So, you know how people are interesting, right? And the main purpose of the content is to attract this particular group of people who wants this content, who's craving this particular group of or this specific type of content, and not the personality behind it. However, in this case scenario, I'd also like to point out that it is okay that sometimes the personality would also come or be attached to the channel and to the content. Like Kong TV, we know him for gaming and stuff as well. So I think that's also okay. But what I'm trying to say is that we shouldn't forget the content, the original content that we have planned to build and that we have been doing because the personality fully overtakes this, or the personal branding fully overtakes the content. Like this personal branding or this personality is much more important than content. In my situation, it's the opposite. So that's what I was trying to point out. Now, my goal here is to create a cohesive brand identity through carefully chosen visual elements. Next, creative brainstorm. For this one, here's my ideation. During ideation, I used brainstorming tools to finalize my stream's look. I selected a color scheme and font style that complemented each other, ensuring the design related perfectly to my content front. And one of the things that I've learned is that design is a form of communication that enhances the professional feel of a stream. As you may know, unfortunately, we're not able to, we did not able to have this type of background or design where our design is actual with a live part of the stream. Like we weren't able to put this background design and that color above the stream live. But for below, this is happening in real time. You're going to see the reactions from from the while you're watching the YouTube live stream. Um, without any designs, of course. because that in it of itself, or the video in it of itself, has the design or has the things that it needs for the live stream. And then over here, the first stream, initial execution. This one, I was referring to my previous stream, my first stream. So my first stream served as a high fidelity prototype. I prepared my OBS elements and outline, but unfortunately, I have faced technical difficulties, as you all know. However, this prototype provided the essential data needed for my next iteration. The outcome, I learned the importance of flexibility when things don't go according to plan. So in this part, I'm currently showing you guys when I say I learned the importance of flexibility when things don't go according to plan. So when it comes to flexibility, shout out to Miss March again because sometimes I would encounter a problem, or whenever I would encounter a problem, I would speak to the SMEs and offer an alternative solution. And luckily, my SMEs are understanding most of the time, and one of them is Miss March. They would allow me to use things that I have that are currently available, and they would understand it because you need a degree of flexibility. And right now, I'm very happy because one of the things that I was able to do on my part is to, instead of using an actual app and download it to my PC, remember, like, I just chose or I was able to find a way where we could live stream and play the game um on a Chrome website named Poke or the Poke. So we're gonna have to find a way or around it when things don't go as planned, like experiencing technical difficulties and whatnot. Streaming analysis and streaming analytics. So when it comes to my reflection, I tested my performance by analyzing my first stream. In my first stream, I had a low engagement and unfortunately I had hesitant delivery. Sorry for the yawning. I had a hesitant delivery as my primary areas of opportunity. So this stream analysis, I did this um in the previous quarter three, and it allowed me to move beyond surface observations to real improvement. And yeah, right now I was able to I would say I'm able to improve. I'll be inviting some people out here to watch my stream, make make this live stream um public. And of course, I was able to overcome the technical difficulty, the number one technical difficulty that I have encountered, which is the fact that I was not able to play or do the actual content that I needed to do in the first book. So right now I've already done that. I've already played, and I would say that I have improved because I was able to do it on time. And thank God, while we were playing, there were no technical difficulties along the way. Of course, the advertisements were not technical difficulties; they're just advertisements, um part of the stream. Of course, we don't have premium for the Poke website, and yeah, I think it did pretty well. Second stream, this is iteration and action. For my final stream, I have had all of this feedback, which the public to increase discoverability. Delivery focused on clear, more confident enunciation, in which I have done. I am much more confident second stream because during my first stream I was like way more shy, and that's why it was like unlisted instead of public. And now I'm able to share things with you guys that are that were part of my journey, and I was able to say comfortably and straightforwardly, despite being focused on the game uh, a little bit, because of course we don't want to lose the game earlier, and it was fun. So so while gaming, we were able to point those things out. And technical flexibility. I was able to use a browser-based game slash visual aids as well to overcome the hardware limitations when it comes to the spacings. So, in conclusion, this portfolio reflects my authentic growth by following the design thinking process: define, ideate, prototype, and test. I've learned that every challenge is an opportunity to improve. I am now more confident in my technical skills and staying ready for digital aspirations. That is all for now. See you on the next live stream, and looking forward to end this school year successfully and to end this quarter successfully as well. So, yeah, see you on the next stream. Peace out for now.